Alrighty, we are back, and today we are going to be talking about Daemon Targaryen, the demon. Now, for the two of y'all that are coming back because y'all are subscribed to me, I really appreciate y'all. But for the other two of y'all that are clicked on this video because y'all saw Daemon Targaryen, I just want to warn you, I'm very passionate and I like to scream a lot. So lower the volume and buckle up, because my boy Daemon was a D1 crash out and the absolute most drippiest character on this show. So let's jump right into this hot garbage TV show. So we first meet Daemon, who's sitting on the Iron Throne, looking like an absolute villain, because who cares if it's his brother's throne? It's Daemon. He does what he wants. So after this, we're at this tournament, and my boy Daemon comes out on his horse with the drippiest, the cleanest armor I've ever seen. So he chooses this dude Hightower, which is this old fart's, I think, eldest son. Yeah, right? It's been a minute since I've watched this show. So they get to squaring up on each side. They get their jousting things. My boy Daemon looking around, looking dead in Otto's eyes, and smirks. And they get to running at each other. Now, hold on now. That boy might be onto something. But Daemon is the sneakiest little rat I've ever... Look! Straight murked him, murked the horse. The audience is shook, turned around. Even Otto's like, hey, yo, what the fuck? Just murked fool. Like, is that even legal? I guess he's the prince, so he can do whatever he wants. So anyways, after that, talks nice to Otto's daughter. Gets Otto's daughter's thing right in front of his horse time. Alright, and now Daemon's about to go at it with Sir Crispin Cole. And low-key, Cole was called like that. Come back around for a second time, and my boy got whopped. Had my boy sliding and grinding like he's a skateboard. Bro, chill, get the fuck out. So bro immediately calls for his sword, which, mind you, Dark Sister? Oh, that's peak. So they're really going at it blow for blow. Until Daemon gets Cole on his back. Hit that man with a Sparta kick. Until Cole got up, dragged his ass down, and bam, right on his back. Looking goofy. Until Daemon just smacks him with the shield. My man didn't even bother to pick up his sword. He just started glowing like this shit WWE. Yeah, Cole smacks the shit out of him. Bro went to pull the dagger, but Cole stopped that too. He's just like that. But let's be so for real. Daemon would have ate this dude up. I'm not gonna lie to you. Bro would have got murked. Daemon's just be playing too much for real. So after this, Daemon assembles the gold cloak. These absolute demons. Bro just trained them up, assembled them, and now they're gonna go murk all the bad guys. And I'm not gonna lie to you, this shit was amazing. Daemon stepped up with the pep talk, so they start marching out there hunting for people, and I mean anybody and everything got it. No expense was spared. My boy, everybody, they're just jumping everybody. Had horses stomping on food. It don't matter, man, woman, or child. Had Daemon marching through the city like he's the king. Straight slapping people. My man just out of nowhere said, Reaper, rip the drawers down and cut it off. Daemon smirking like an absolute demon. Bro cut his hand off like it's freaking Iraq. Bro looked at him and was like, off with your head. Bro had a whole cart full of body parts, bro. I can't even show this. But it was a wagon with body parts, and I mean, my man Otto Hightower is absolute geek in the council meeting, talking about Daemon needs to get checked, but Daemon's in here literally smart. My boy was geeked to show up to this meeting. Bro was excited. Bro was ready to taunt every single person in this room, and there was nothing anybody could do about it. This retard Jaehaerys, I think. Jacaris? I don't keep track of these inbred names. Anyway, this old protects Daemon at all costs, and it's not like anybody here can actually stop Daemon. So, of course, Otto starts going in on Daemon about some, where's your lady wife? Where's your wife? Where's your wife? And Daemon, I kid you not, looks at this man and says, I don't give a fuck about that bitch. You want her? Take her. Did your wife die not a day ago? Bro, this man has no chill. Bro's just here for the love of the king! And look at this. After all that, the king made Otto sit down and say, man, Otto. So now he's over here in a war, and this man's so petty he was losing this war, and he decided to go in there and surrender this white head-ass flag, this evil-ass crab feeder looking dude, waving that thing. Bro said, I surrender, I promise. Psych! Put that dagger in bro's heart and started chopping people! Drop kick to roll to outrunning arrows? This motherfucker think he Usain Bolt was out of there. Bro is literally outrunning arrows and chopping people down, running a solid 25 miles an hour on sand. He's just different. He's just different. Daemon continued to chop these people down over and oh, look at this. Vicious. Eventually shot down by, I think, a good 4 arrows. But let's be so for real. This did not end well for these. Look at this. Bro went in that cave and walked out with half a body. Look at this dragon, yo! He is ready for the smoke. That dragon would have ate every single one of them. I'm not going to lie. And you know what? Small little thing. I low-key think if you took Daemon's soul and removed it, and you could see it, it would look exactly like Caraxes. My clips are clearly not in chronological order, so you're just going to have to deal with it. So anyways, this is after he came back from defeating the crab feeder dude. I don't even know what he was called for real, but he trimmed his hair for, I mean, it looks good. I'm not going to lie to you. I just like when they have the long hair. The long hair is just pure drip. So anyways, he takes his little niece out, and we're not going to speak about what happened, okay? Just know it was weirdest, and this shit should not be on TV, bro. So anyways, the king drags him into the building, the king's garden, slams him on the floor. Look at bro, a drunk, fooling mess, straight choking him out. We're hitting him with the most devious insults. This is the meanest we've seen Viserys. I think that's the meanest he's ever been. And then bro, Daemon really hit this man with the give me your daughter, even though she's my niece. Bitch, what? Devious! So of course the king sends him away again, but bro decides to kill his wife, of course, casually flipped her off her horse, paralyzed her, and then I'm assuming beat her ass with a rock. And then bro decided to show back up again! Immaculate drip though. Immaculate. Why did no one else have drip like this in the show? Everyone was straight garbage. Except for Aemon. Aemon had a little bit of drip. But it's still not even like Daemon for real. But everyone was trash! So after this, he gets married to this woman, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I totally forgot her name. But anyways, she was like in like a whole episode and a half, I think. But she seemed pretty cool. Daemon seemed to like her, so they're out here flying. And she's riding Bagar. But anyway, so she blasts up in this air, and bro just rides right through it. No problem. And then she commits suicide. I think like the next episode or something like that. I don't really know. But I feel bad for my boy Daemon. He looks low-key for real distraught. So then at her funeral, my boy is literally crashing out on everybody. Crashing out on his brother. Crashing out on Otto. I mean, if you were in his way, he was giving it to you. No diddy. So later, my absolute GOAT, Daemon starts calling out Rhaenyra as bullshit. And side opinion, I can't stand that. You can hate in the comments all you want. I'm going to make a whole video on her just because I hate her so much. Anyway, he calls this shit out in the middle of anybody, and Daemon just takes his head off. Boom! Gone! Shit was gangster. Or Aemon over here coming in his pants over that shit. So anyways, later at dinner, Aemon decides to make a little scene, and Daemon has to stare him down, and wah. So now we get to the genuine tweaker part. Bro finds out Viserys is dead, and I'm not gonna lie to you, after he finds this shit out, bro just spirals. I mean, out of control. It's terrible. Bro's over here crashing out, immediately wanting to cut Otto's head off. It is straight devious. Bro is crashing out on his wife. Bro is talking trash in front of the whole council, and bro is tweaking so bad he straight up started choking this bitch. Yo, and not even on no freak shit. My boy is just straight eating. She's straight up dying. Yeah, bro's a D1 tweaker. I'm not gonna lie to you. Bro was bugging this whole season too. Yeah, bro was bugging so hard he had to go talk to Vermithor. Bro had to go get a pep talk from this devious ass looking dragon. I mean, look at this dragon. Bro has straight British teeth. But we also gotta talk about how these black. Whoa, that's that. The women on Team Black. Let's put it that way. Just hated bro for no reason. Bro had the most tactical experience. Bro was a D1 demon, and you're gonna brush him off because dog, if you had just listened to him, you would have won this war right now. I swear this shit pisses me off so much. Aemon was the only thing holding Team Green together at all. Oh, here's more footage of Daemon crashing out on his wife, and then he genuinely bugs the fuck out because everyone hates him, and he shows up at Harrenhal, decides to claim it. I honestly lost interest at this point. I don't even know what's going on. I just know bro was genuinely fuck out for a whole season. Here's the footage. I don't even know what's happening, bro. Yeah. And then he kneels to Rhaenyra, and I guess we're just waiting on season 3. Let me know if y'all like this. I might make more videos on House of the Dragon. And if y'all like these, maybe I'll do some on Game of Thrones too, because I finally decided to watch that. Anyways, now that my voice is thoroughly shot for the week. Bye!